Rock Spring, Georgia. Blink and you miss it. Hello, Mr. RK. I should have waited till later. Last time I came down this way, it was later in the evening, and traffic wasn't nearly so interfering. Signals had gone haywire. Well, I'm happy and chagrined to report that the Kuryakin product was not the source of the failure. It was entirely install error, and the installer, of course, would be me. What had happened is that when I installed everything, both the front and the rear signals require load equalizers, which are included, and I installed. Oh, boys. And for testing purposes, I just kind of dangled them behind the battery. I wanted to make sure everything was working properly, and, you know, the whole troubleshooting phase before I, you know, mounted them properly. Well, what happened is, you know, I just kind of forgot about it, and when it was hotter than the surface of the sun early this summer, add that to the heat of an engine in traffic, an air-cooled engine in traffic, and the flippin' puppies just melted. So they went into bypass mode, which makes them hyper flash. So I bought some new load equalizers and popped them puppies on and mounted everything up nice and pretty, and I haven't had a problem since. So I'm stoked about that, but you know, I've always maintained it takes me twice to do anything right. Once to screw it up, and the second time to figure it out and fix it. But that's okay. The temperature's been cooler here. I think it's 84 when I left Starbase. In the shade, I'm getting a nice little cool breeze. The mornings have been a little chilly. This morning was, I think, 50. Yesterday was 47. I have been riding, mostly commuting, and you know, I filmed that run, recorded, videoed, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. That run so many times, and the traffic is so bad. I mean, it's more of a pain than a pleasure to watch the resultant video from that. So I just left the camera at the house for that. And of course, one of the most major things, at least locally and nationally, that has happened since I last vlogged was the slaying of the 4 service members here at the recruiting centers, and don't think that isn't eye-opening when that happens in your front yard. Tomorrow, actually, the city's putting on a memorial called Chattanooga Unite, and there are several big-name musicians, you know, Trace Adkins, some other singers. Henry Connick Jr. will be here. He's been a favorite of mine for years. The event's going to be hosted by Samuel L. Jackson, who is a Chattanooga native. I look askance at that because he's gone out of his way to badmouth his hometown. But he's a celebrity. What do I care? My sun neither rises nor sets upon him, so do what you like. If you want to come out and honor those servicemen, please, you're very welcome to do so. Bring it on, Sam. But, you know, basically the city is closing down at noon tomorrow, and it's going to be, you know, an Armed Services Day style parade beginning at noon, and it'll be going on all through the night, or late at night. So school's out half a day tomorrow, and you know, I'm not going to this event. One, it's just going to be a circus, and I don't want to be a part of that circus. So you know, I may go on a ride tomorrow afternoon, probably vlog it. I need to get back in the swing of things. You know, I feel bad. All you guys are putting out content, and I'm not holding up my end of the bargain. Yep, we're in Lafayette. And we're almost out of Lafayette. Oh, these little towns are tiny. Thank you, Subaru. Slow to impulse. Oh, you ain't from around here, are you? Jeopardy soundtrack. I still haven't gotten the old girl fixed from the slack-jawed, mouth-breathing knuckle dragger that caused me to dump back in early summer. That's on the list, but I figure now that I'll wait till it's much colder to do that. And he's just about got me talked into adding a tuner, because that's, you know, that's the last piece of the stage 1 kit that I don't have, and maybe it will reduce this backfiring thing that I got going on here. As bad as it was before the brake job, but I'm just thinking maybe the rotors are dirty, so I'm overdue for a good scrub. There is a blue-haired woman in the car behind me, and you don't normally see that kind of thing around here. feet's down. Thank you. Oh, maneuver thrusters on. I'll just take the road around. That's better. Hush. That was loud. Missed the pothole. Brilliant. Don't want to go through the funeral home. They might let me check in, but they might not let me check out. When I think I'm being smart like this, I usually get myself back-assered lost. Side turn. What do you know? A block that's actually in the shape of a square. And that's rather a novelty around here. Can I go? Can I go? Sure, why not? Not stopping. I'm just a rebel. Perhaps a rebel without a clue. I'll have to think about that. Hello? Lower gear, please.